Time is something I truly can never understand, because what do you mean it has been 4 years since I went on the Tamron Hall show? Sharing our life on TikTok has been an incredible journey, and I am so grateful for every opportunity.
Since childhood, Chris and her grandmother, Mary, have been the best of friends. When Mary was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 2016, Chris decided to move her out of the nursing home and into her spare bedroom to become her new roommate. The only problem, she had no idea what being a caregiver entailed, so she decided to chronicle her journey for thousands of us to watch on TikTok.
When I started to realize that I am considered a caregiver, it was all thanks to social media.
It's Kristen! It is me! I'm happy.
My grandma really saved my life. I was a wild teen. I was going through a lot of stuff when I was younger, and she just was always there with love and open arms.
Do you think you could give me a hug?
A hug?
Yeah.
Of course. I love you.
I started to take care of my grandma in 2017. She was in a nursing home before that for a few months, and she was not doing well. With Alzheimer's disease, you never know what's going to happen. It's a complete roller coaster. So I wanted to make sure that her end of life is as happy and full of life as possible. So I asked my family if it would be okay if I could take her out and move her in with me. And being a caregiver for my grandma has given me so much purpose. Taking on this role really has provided me with such love, such support, such family connection that I would do it over and over again, because that's what my grandma always taught me is most important, that family is what matters.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you for helping me.
I will always help you.
Oh my gosh, Chris McCabe joins us in studio. Thank you so much. How's your grandma?
My grandma is amazing. She just celebrated her 84th birthday on the 21st.
She's 84, you're 34.
Yes.
I said this is the best version of the Golden Girls. I watch this every day. Were you blown away by how many people started to just gravitate to your social and watch your relationship?
It's been really mind-blowing. My grandma's always been spunky and had a personality, so when I grew up, people always knew who she was at the stores, at school.
Oh, she's unforgettable.
Yeah, she's unforgettable.
She's unforgettable.
Sure. But just the connection I've made with other caregivers and the response I've gotten has been overwhelming.
I was so struck by the fact you said, I didn't even know I was a caregiver.
Yeah, it's my grandma. You know, my grandma always taught me that family and love is the most important thing in your life. And so I just knew that I needed to help her. She needed help. And, you know, I learned on the way.
You said that she was instrumental in your early life when you needed her.
Yes.
Going to that nursing home and saying, Grandma, you're not staying here. You're coming home with me.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
It just seemed like an easy thing to do. I watched her in the nursing home just full of life and then lose herself little by little. And I said, there's so much more. I feel like I can give her so much more. She gave so much to me, and we've always had so much fun together. So I just wanted to provide that for her.
And you brought her to your apartment. It's not like you're living in a sprawling home in the suburbs. You got your apartment. You're 34, living your 34-year-old dream.
Single. Yeah, I was a bartender. I was just living my life, making what I could. And my roommate's mom actually had a stroke, and he moved into his childhood home to take care of his mom. And I said, you know what? Why doesn't Grandma come live with me? It just seemed like the right thing to do.
It's fascinating. Your roommate was then going to care for a grandparent because you're right around that age, you know, where you start to see this happen. I'm 51 now. I've just attended a funeral for my girlfriend's father, who she cared for years and became his caregiver. So I always tell people around that 30-year mark, you start to see it and hear it and talk about it more with friends, and then it comes to your door.
Yep. From being on social media and seeing how big of an impact Alzheimer's and dementia has had on people, it's crazy. I take care of my grandma, but so many people take care of their mothers and fathers, my same age, taking care of someone who raised them. My grandma raised me in a way, and so I just feel very fortunate that I was able to provide that for her.
The difficult days, how were you able to manage? As you pointed out, you were single, bartender, so, you know, she's there. And I imagine there are days she can't be left alone, or you need to make sure things are in order. What kind of support system do you have?
I'm extremely fortunate. We have a really tight-knit family. right now my grandma's actually at my sister's. My sister took off work so I could be here. So
Thank you, sister.
So we really just kind of created a team. I think being a caregiver, you can't do it alone. You need support. And so I'm very fortunate that I'm able to have family support. When I used to go to work, I would have a caregiver. We would pay for a caregiver to come and stay with my grandma, but it just got to be like too much. It was like, why am I going to work to pay someone else when I could provide that same care? So we try to keep it in the family.
I mean, could you ever imagine that you would be in this position?
No.
Right, you
No.
don't think it.
You don't. I mean, my grandma took care of her mother with Alzheimer's, and so we kind of had an idea of maybe what would happen in the future, but you never expect it to hit your door until it's already there. You know, we watched my grandma. She was losing bits of her, but we didn't want to pinpoint it at dementia yet. We tried to want to give her her life.
Yeah.
And so once the diagnosis finally came back, it's like, okay, this is real now.
Wow. Well, you know, your story is so interesting, and it's full of heart and love. Watching it on social media, I highly encourage people to go to your page. We'll put it up on our social media. Thank you so much. Give your grandma a big hug. She has mad style, too. I love it. The pink glasses, the ruffle. And she, I know, is so proud of you, like the rest of your family.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.